just because you put in long hours and hard work, that doesn't guarantee success. It's what are you putting the long hours in, and knowing when to say, hey, listen, you have an individual, you can be effective for a certain amount of time. Yeah, you might be able to do 2 days in a row where you've done 18 hours, but then after that, is your mind really functioning? Is your body really functioning at an optimal level? You have to recover. Kobe used to, everybody thinks Kobe Bryant, you used to take 1,000 shots. I took 1,000 shots. He didn't take 1,000 shots every day. Well, he understood that some days, this is what I'm gonna do. The next days, I'm here. These are the individuals, but they always listen. You get the one thing, and we talked about this earlier. How do things become easier? How do things become easier is when you start to listen to individuals that have expertise in other fields, and you put that into action. And when you're willing to listen, you're willing to adapt, you're willing to overcome, things become easier. They become easier when you expect them, when you stop expecting them to become easier. Here's an easy thing, all right? If you believe in a higher power or an individual, however we were created, all right? Listen twice as much as you talk. Being nervous is a part of life, all right? It happens. It's something that, it's an instinctive thing. So a lot of people can't control it. They say, man, I always have this thing, man, I got butterflies in my stomach. I said, that's great, you got butterflies in the stomach. Make sure they're all going in the same direction. That's right. You control which way you want the butterflies to go. It's just like your thought process. If you got thoughts in here and you got them bouncing around all over the place, you don't have clarity up here. You don't have clarity. All right, you have to get whatever direction you choose to go in. All right, you have to have clarity about that. You have to have clarity about that direction. And once you have clarity about that direction, and from a physical standpoint and from a mental standpoint, people always say, "I want to move forward." Yeah, okay. If you're moving, great. You want to move forward, but you want to move forward and upward. You just don't want to move forward. All right. If you're only moving forward, you're following the pack. The idea is to get away from the pack. The idea is to separate yourself from individuals. The idea is to separate yourself from the pack. The better you do for yourself. And this is where society's a little bit off. I disagree with this. Everyone always says you need to help other individuals. You need to be available for this. I agree with that 100%, but not at the stake of not taking care of yourself. Because if you can take care of yourself, that allows you to do more for yourself and allows you to do more for others. But if you don't take care of yourself, you can't do more for others. So in order to give more, you have to be a little bit more selfish. And if you become a little bit more selfish in the right way, all right, you can do more for yourself, which allows you to do more for individuals. The people that are always telling you, you're selfish, those are the individuals that you're constantly doing stuff for and that are taking up your time. Yeah. Right? And they have to understand, listen, I need time for myself. And the more time you've had to work on yourself, the more time you've had a chance to work on your craft, the more knowledge and information you've been able to help other individuals.